Welcome back, everyone. I'm JayborinoPlays. This is Hand of Humanity, a custom campaign for Starcraft 2. We're heading into Mission 2. What a dream. I quite enjoyed the first mission. I do like the custom units already. Hand of Humanity troops, weapons, and resources are very limited, so we can't launch any kind of large-scale direct attacks against Minestar yet. So we need to focus on small tactical and surgical strikes. We need to focus on guerrilla tactics and do maximum amounts of damage with a minimum number of troops and resources. We need more resources for upcoming battles, and you are going to lead a hijack mission. We're going to capture Minestar cargo trucks. We know the location of these trucks already. The trucks are loaded with resources and are only waiting for transportation elsewhere. On this mission, your technology is improved by a factory, armory, and APC. What a dream! Let's go! How's our game speed? It's good. I gotta get used to that. Capturing cargo trucks. Use SCVs to capture cargo trucks. Okay. Move an SCV near a truck. Minestar attacks captured trucks, so be careful. APC is an armored unit. Units inside the APC can attack while the APC is not moving. Oh, that's cool. APC can load only biological units. If the APC is destroyed, units inside the APC will survive, and you can build it from a factory. That's pretty neat. So it kind of seems just like a mobile bunker. Well, let's go ahead and get our command center right away. There we go. Meanwhile, we're just going to kind of stand around for a little bit of time. But anyway, let's talk about the beginnings of this campaign. Now, I will say that this map looks very much like the first map. So, I don't know if we're ever going to get a change of scenery. I will say that the author's style on this type of map is very good. This does certainly look like Marsara. I think he's done a very good job. So, I think we got, yes, the auto turrets last mission. So now we have APCs, 12 damage, and it's not mitigated by anything light, armored, biological, mechanical, whatever. It's just 12 flat damage, which isn't bad. Weapon speed of 1, which is kind of slow. Anyway, that's not slow, but it's slower than a Marine. So actually, though, that's not bad. So if we load these things up, we might as well put everyone inside this thing. Can Max Green go inside? Maybe he takes up an extra spot. He can. You know, I'll leave Max Green outside so we can toss those fatty grenades. Anyway, it's a mobile bunker. So if the units inside survive, there's no reason to just not make APCs with your extra money. Even though it seemed like a hassle to micro them, you might as well just put all your guys in an APC because they can all fire from a smaller area than they normally would be. Plus, the APC adds a little firepower, and then all your units just spill out later. So the goal is to capture those trucks and bring them to this beacon, presumably. Get up there. Hold position. I couldn't tell. I could hear the Marines firing. It's kind of hard to see what's actually happening. But anyway, I still think that's pretty cool. Get some SCVs. I really just need one supply depot because then I can call down with my other stuff. We'll get a refinery. No, I'm not. I'm just going to focus on money right now. The question is, can we make Marauders? Can we make anything else? I don't know. Throw down that barracks right there, and I guess, is space going to be an issue? They did attack me from the right. So here's the cargo trucks. We have to bring an SCV to them, and then presumably they'll just sort of roll their way back here, and we have to escort them, or maybe I can control them. I'm not sure. It says that we capture them and they move, so maybe I actually have to move them to the beacon. I don't know. So I have to be careful because we can't lose any of them. On the plus side, it seems like Minestar will not be directly attacking them while they're sitting around, because Minestar owns them at this point, so I don't have to worry about that. So hopefully, it'll all work out. I'm recording this pretty early in the week because I am traveling at the end of this week and through the beginning of next week, which kind of sucks because I don't really like keeping a large backlog of stuff, but unfortunately that's just kind of what you have to do, especially when you're traveling. It's kind of an unexpected travel plan, so I frantically am trying to record enough for this week and next week. It's pretty crazy. That's pretty neat. I like that quite a bit. It does have a lot of hit points. So rather than just making bunkers at all, we can just make a bunch of APCs and keep them around my base along with those auto turrets. And when it's time to go, we just move the APCs out, and we're in a really good spot.
Additional supply
so let's. I was going to say call down supply, but we don't have an orbital command yet. So this is the point where we're just waiting for money. Like, I got a little overzealous. I shouldn't have made another barracks yet. Instead, we're just going to wait. We can supply call down here. I do have that medic who's queued up, and we can still get stabilizer med packs like last time. Okay, so throw down a reactor, too. I still don't quite understand what the music in the game is dependent on, because right now there's just zero music. And I don't know if it's a bug in the map or how that actually works. So many people have told me different things, and I know that if you just let it go, it should just always play.
Please
but right now it's not. So maybe the map maker has it, I don't know, to function a certain way. Or maybe I have an old version of these maps. I don't think so. I thought I had recently downloaded this. I have downloaded Hand of Humanity in the past, but I recently just re-downloaded it through this playthrough. But we'll see if it actually starts playing anytime soon. And if we have music problems, then what I can do is just sort of put on some tracks of my own in the background, which I've talked about doing many times in the past, and then have never really followed up on. Grenade! Got him. All right, cool. And there's the music. I just don't understand what the difference is. Okay, so we do have Marines, so we can just do Marines, medics, and then APCs. So it seems like we're just going to have access to like one new unit every mission, which, again, there's 15 missions, so we do know that it's a... I don't want to say it's going to be a slow build-up, but it's certainly a build-up of sorts. I will get 2 engineering bays, which will be a waste because I don't have enough gas, but I'll start transferring SCVs to gas, and I'll get my second refinery, because the faster we can get, the faster that we can get upgrades, I mean, we can just make a bunch of barracks with reactors and pump units out very, very fast, as opposed to upgrades, which certainly just take a long set amount of time. So, really just building from nothing. I would say that it trains you for multiplayer, but it really doesn't. In multiplayer, you're not going to get double engineering bays at 7.5 minutes. You'd probably be looking to get Marauder slow, and I would have had my orbital command a little earlier, and things like that.
What's going on?
7 minutes, though, this is like, I remember doing the 7-minute roach rush. Everybody hated that until most people just kind of got used to how to deal with it. But I just remember doing shit like that, which I remember, what was that, like, considered cheese? It was cheese if you attacked your opponent outside of the conventional, like, for something to not be cheese in StarCraft 2 multiplayer, you had to, like, type out, hey, I'm coming for you now, and before you really even started moving out. That was, like, the only way that you can get away with, like, somebody who, like, wouldn't be unhappy. Like, how dare you? You snuck in and attacked me before I was ready. I don't know. Cheese, I think, is kind of what makes the game fun. That's just my opinion. Like, sure, sometimes it's a little shitty when you have a Protoss player build a gateway in your base, and unless you pull all your workers to stop him, then he can just build a zealot and then just murder you before you can really stop him, and then drop cannons and things like that, and then the whole time they're just trash-talking you, and it's infuriating. But clearly I've had some experience. I'm going to throw down a mercenary compound. I do remember, I think a long time ago on Wings of Liberty, that was like the first time, other than cannon rushing, I had gotten like almost trolled in the game. And I say trolled because, not because I don't think that's a valid strategy, because clearly I didn't know how to handle it. I mean, really, I just had to build, I just had to send all my workers out to kill their probe or to destroy the pylon as it was building, and it probably would have been fine, but I didn't do that. And the player was just a shithead about it, I remember. Like, they just thought they were hilarious. So, it's people like that. Frustrating, but it also, you know, it's part of what makes online gaming. Though I don't know why I'm being an apologist for people who are just annoying when they play. And I don't mean his playstyle, I just mean, like, the person. It's funny, like, I say this as if they've stuck with me, but it's just, it was, like, the first time I remember having something like that happen to me. That's why I recall it. I'm going to lose that chain gun. It's too bad. Get in there, APC. It seems like these APCs, they do so much damage with the Marines in them, it's just kind of hard to tell, if that makes sense, just because... Let's throw down more of these chain guns.
Not enough minerals.
Is it critical?
It was the first time I had lost to something that wasn't just like, send an army at this person. I mean, other than maybe cannon rushing, I don't know. Everyone's gotten cannon rushed here or there. I will go ahead and get the Terran building upgrades, because again, they're really good for defending. And I will throw down a factory so that I can get APCs. We'll see if we need a tech lab for those or not. And we'll just keep doing supply call down with my extra energy, which is nice because that just means I don't have to spend as much money to build supply depots, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I'm just going to get more of these chain guns when I can afford them. No perdition turrets. I think perdition turrets in front of the chain guns would just be crazy good. I really like those chain gun turrets, actually. These APCs are neat. I'm just trying to think of... I was about to say when they're going to be useful, and honestly, they're just useful all the time. I mean, depending on how much they cost, they're basically just a free extra shield for your Marines. I mean, it functions the same. It can't shoot while moving, so it's just like a Marine. That has to be standing still for them to shoot. So, in that sense, it's just like a mobile Marine, which is pretty cool. Wow, things just get mowed down. Again, you don't really see them firing from inside the APC unless I'm misseeing something, but even so, that's really cool. what I could also try to do is get a steal a tech lab from Minestar. Should go try to take one of their bases because I don't know how long this base will last. I should just start making stuff. I got those stabilizer med packs so we can get a few more medics. Then I can just start pumping out a ton of Marines.
Add-on complete.
Okay, and then let's go ahead and get
Insufficient Vespene
plus
gas.
2 slowly with the gas. Come on, gas. I might actually want to get an extra SCV on this one that seems slightly further away.
The doctor is in.
Okay, yeah. Building army are taking a little longer than I expected.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, no problem. Let's get a few more of these. Like here and here, and they seems like they're coming from this area. I actually should have just built closer to the canyon and given myself a little more space, but I did not do that. I say why not just make reactors on all these to save space so I don't have to get more barracks in the future. And then, how much are APCs? They're not that expensive. It's probably the gas more than anything else.
Yeah.
What I should just do is park this thing right here and just have it on hold position so it doesn't try to chase things around. And I don't really need supply depots right now. Let's just hotkey all these. I'm playing Starcraft Subjection, so I've gotten in the habit of not hotkeying my buildings, which is bad when you're playing Starcraft 2, because that's honestly what makes Starcraft 2 so much easier is being able to select multiple buildings, build out of all of them, and then just hotkey them. That's actually
Add-on complete.
really, really, really helpful. Overwhelmingly helpful. So now I'm just like sort of in the Brood War mindset, which is not good. I should point out, it's not good. Okay, APCs. Let's just get a bunch of them and just kind of drive around. We can put some SCVs in the APCs too, just to kind of ferry them around so that when we drive up to the cargo trucks and then we pick them up. And basically, as the APCs die, that's not a big deal. Then we just keep walking around with the Marines. We'll see how fast these things are once we can get a tooltip. When there's stuff inside here, we can. I don't see why I wouldn't just unload. That's why, because it takes a while to. But once it spawns, we'll just see. If you mouse over the armor tooltip, it tells you how fast they move. So 225, 225, cool. So they're as fast as Marines. So again, why not just load these guys up? Cool. Call down some war pigs. Get a couple more medics, more Marines, and we'll load the medics up too.
Minerals.
I mean, why not? That's what I say. And we'll probably have to get another depot, and it'll probably be time to move out pretty soon. I really don't know what we're up against, but if we get enough of these turrets, we'll be fine at home.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, now they're attacking from over here. Throw a grenade! No problem. So yeah, these things are taking some damage, but I mean, I could upgrade their armor. I don't really see much of a point in upgrading their weapons. I mean, certainly there's a point, but it's not.
Upgrade
I don't
complete.
see it as being as important. So can we can put medics in here, right? Yeah, we can put any infantry in here. We can repair these APCs, but again, once we move out, there's not much of a reason to repair the APCs. When they die, that's fine. Then we just take the Marines that were inside of there with them. No problem. So hop in here. Cool. This is again, this is really neat. I like this, the concept of these units. So I'm intrigued to see what we're going to be having next. Just keep making more Marines.
Where does it have
And
to
I
be?
think I'll leave Max Green at home. I don't know how necessary he is, but his grenade is just invaluable in not getting steamrolled when you're at home, because they're just sending giant waves of Marines. So I got to be a little careful at
Not
home
enough minerals.
and not just casually let myself lose to 20 Marines at once, you know? So maybe I think I could just go with this. I was thinking about making more APCs, but I don't think that's necessary. You know what? I will make one more APC, and I'll put my SCVs inside of it so that I can still auto-attack with them in there and not have to worry about them getting far ahead. And, you know, hotkeying. Who wants to hotkey? What a pain in the ass, right? Gah, ugh. What a nightmare. Throw that grenade. I would like to see the, I would love to see the attacks diversified a little bit in this campaign. I will say that. I think that's it could really improve a lot by more diversified attacks. At the same time, I don't know what this campaign really has in store, because who knows? There could be all sorts of stuff that's going to happen later, and I hope that it's not just Terran v Terran the whole mission or the whole campaign. All right, get in there, and then I'll throw some medics in there too. So this APC is like my escort APC. So let's actually, why not just leave the medics outside, because they're actually going to heal. You guys hop inside. Okay, let's get going. We'll pick up some of the trucks. We're going to make like a convoy, and we're going to bring the trucks we're gonna gather up a bunch of trucks, and then we're gonna slowly make our way home too. So what I will do is we're gonna like make a ring around it. I'm gonna load out an SCV. We're gonna pick up the truck, so we lose the SCV, and then we can just have these things follow around my APCs. So like in this case, oh my God, that was insane. How good that was. Wow. Okay, well that was their next attack, so let's just go ahead and send the cargo truck home. Meanwhile, I'm going to send an SCV back down to hop in one of these because, I mean, no point in not replacing them, I suppose. Meanwhile, we can unload the SCVs to repair the APCs, and further, we can just make more Marines to send down here. Your supply blocked. It's funny, I was like, oh, who needs to worry about getting supply blocked earlier, and apparently I do, because I'm not good. So let's keep throwing down supply depots. We're going to run out of money here, but hopefully this is just everything we need. Man, these APCs are just so cool, and again, as they die, that's fine. We still have a sizable force, and we haven't really lost really anything by losing APCs. That's just so cool. Okay, so which one is the... I'm going to hotkey the one with the SCVs in it. Alright, hop in there. We have more Marines coming down. USCV, we're going to load you up in here. Cargo truck, I'm going to chance it, and I'm going to send you back, mostly because I do plan on just rolling back up kind of in this direction. Can we fit through here? There was their next attack going up to the right, which makes me think that the cargo truck... Actually, I'm just going to keep with my stuff. And, did they attack me? Did I win? What was under attack? I mean, there's no way I didn't take any damage on these turrets. No, here they come. Throw that grenade. And then my turrets will just easily clean them up. Oh my God, these new units, like, they're not like super overpowered. They're just so cool though. They're just so neat. It seemed like I managed to take control of this other cargo thing without taking an SCV out of the APC. So maybe that's a bit of an exploit. Let's see if we can take this one. No, that does not really work. Well, this APC has SCVs in it. Okay, no, I don't know how. I must have just had an SCV outside of a truck. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to swing up and take that one in the top left, this one up here, and then I'm gonna escort these trucks home, and then I'm going to go back out again. I'm just going to make sure that I have enough units to go out again. I'm not sure if Minestar actually has a base somewhere on this map or what. So how many SCVs do we need? We need 4 more, which is perfect. We can fill up this APC again, and we're in good shape. So let's leave these units here, and we're going to send the cargo trucks home, because we know that no enemy units are coming up in this direction. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and we'll put 2 more SCVs inside this APC, and I could get more APCs, because why not? Oh, well, the reason why not is because I don't have much cash. But, you know, who dares wins, right?
Forces are under attack.
Okay, good. That's not on my APCs. So, grenade. I mean, honestly, I don't know if these turrets... The reason I don't think these turrets are overpowered is because, frankly, those turrets would not be enough to stop these attacks. Max Green with the grenade is really what's doing it. So that's why I think it's just invaluable.
Yeah.
Mineral field
Okay, let's grab these guys, and we're going to head over and get the rest of our trucks.
Oh, is that it?
It's tempting to go down first. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swing down and grab this one way down in the bottom left first.
Who wants some? Well, I read you. Sir,
Okay, you guys are going
what do you want?
apparently the wrong way. We want to come down this way.
Something on your...
All right, load on up, fellas.
Orders received.
More APCs. Why not more APCs?
Give me orders?
I'm just keeping an eye at home on the mini-map to see if I get attacked, but I want to swing down here to grab the trucks from the bottom up. That way we have less of a distance to go when it's time to finally go back. Yes! Oh my God, things just melt, because again, they're mobile bunkers. I don't really even need medics. You just have to have like a huge convoy of SCVs, or not SCVs, APCs, and then just unload the SCVs, have them on auto repair, and they just heal everything up. And there we go. We grabbed another one of these guys. So let's load them on up. Load them on up, guys. SCVs. Hop back in, and you're just gonna follow.
Yeah.
Is it Standing by.
Okay, and then, oh, here's another one right here. So no
is that
problem.
it? Yeah, I'm going.
Where I don't know where these units are coming from. Maybe Minestar has a base in the
Yeah,
bottom, and
I'm
that's where
going.
all this stuff's coming from. Or the attacks are
I read
spawned.
ya,
But in the last
sir.
mission, it
What's
seemed like
going
all the
on?
attacks were actually being built out of barracks. So it's possible that I'm completely wrong about that. And
Armed and
oh no, here's something. Yes! Oh my god, things just melt. They just melt. That's so good. Oh, that's so cool. Again, like, why not make these? Because if you're going to go bio, why not just put them all on APCs? Because it's kind of a pain, I suppose, to, like, deal with that. But honestly, like, why not do it if you have the money and the time? If you're going to have trouble with a mission, just put all your bio in APCs. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose except the money. You're not putting yourself at any more of a disadvantage by putting them in APCs. Someone, please correct me if I'm wrong there, but the way I see it is it seems like it's always advantageous to use the APCs because
something on your mind.
they have the same move speed. All your units don't take any damage even when the APC gets
Your
destroyed.
forces are under attack.
Alright, well, let's wipe these guys.
I'm going.
And, oh god, he's stuck. Alright, everyone's coming home. And I like the idea of having like a convoy. It's like an APC convoy. You get a couple tanks, you get a couple Goliaths,
Dig it.
and it's just like a... It's just a
Your
little
forces
convoy,
are
and we're
under attack.
escorting the trucks back.
Who's calling?
And we've suffered no casualties. Granted, this really wasn't that hard, but we may have suffered some casualties here or there
Problemo.
if we didn't have everything inside of these trucks. So anyway, these are the last 4,
Yep.
and that should be it. And there was another base to take over here, but it wasn't necessary. Again, I'm really considering kicking this up to brutal, but I don't know if that would necessarily make it more fun or not. It just seems like the marine attacks on my base would just get a little bigger. So I'm not sure if that necessarily would make it more fun or just challenging or just, I don't know, slightly annoying in a weird way. Again, I'm kind of just having fun showing these off, so I'm going to keep doing this. I'm just going to keep on keeping on unless it gets, like, laughably easy. Granted, that mission was slightly laughably easy, but I'm enthralled with the new units, so I'm just going to just keep going until something gets, like, near boring because it's easy. Not to say that these missions would get boring because they're easy, because there's other things that they offer. Again, I'm, like, enraptured with the auto turrets and the APCs. Very, very cool. So that shows some really handy data editor skills. So I'm impressed. All right, I'll see you next mission. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.